Hello YouTube, this is your boy Damien Crier. I hope each and every one of you guys is having a wonderful and amazing day. Me, I can't complain, and as I always said, it won't do any good if I did, right? So anyway, I am home now from work, and as you guys know, it is snowing all over the place. That's why I'm sitting here drinking me some sweet tea. Anyway guys, today I have a Q&A. It's gonna be a little bit different Q&A than the very first one. This is actually this is my second Q&A ever. And I'm doing this alone because obviously I'm alone. So earlier I posted on my Facebook page Q&A with Damien. And said I was going to bring you guys that Q&A vlog today. So I am going to start today's Q&A. It's going to be approximately 10 questions. 10 questions on this Q&A. I hope you guys can hear me. My face looks bright. My apartment has poor lighting, so I have like a little light here that actually I use to help hype up the light in the apartment. Anyway guys, so we're gonna start this out. Damien's Q&A, 10 questions. The first question guys I got is, when will I do another cooking vlog? Wow, so you guys really enjoy those cooking vlogs, huh? That's good because I enjoy the cooking vlogs as well. Normally when I have a cooking vlog, I don't usually schedule my cooking vlogs. What I do is, before I go to work every morning, I take out meat to unthaw, put in there a sink or a bowl to unthaw, and I guess throughout the day while I'm at work, I'll sit back and ponder on what I want to cook as my sides. So for instance, if I go to work, I take out a bag of fish. I know I'm gonna want cabbage or some type of green vegetable, green beans. For instance, last night I had some ribeye steak, and I made some mixed vegetables. The guys who know me on YouTube know how much I love vegetables. I mean, I just cannot stress it enough how much I love vegetables. So the next cooking vlog, because after this challenge that I'm going to be doing, it's going to be, maybe I won't have much of an appetite. And you guys know which challenge I'm talking about. I'm doing this Q&A vlog before I do the challenge because the challenge, the one chip challenge, is probably going to be uploaded tomorrow. It's been a very extremely stressful and tiring day at work today. So I'm going to just kind of lay back and just chill today, man. Tomorrow is Sunday. When I do this challenge, I don't really have anybody here to hold the camera, so it's just gonna be me doing it on my own. If Darion comes over today, my son, I'm gonna have him hold the camera and teach him how to do it. But I'm hoping the next cooking vlog is gonna be probably during the week, Monday or Tuesday. I will have another cooking vlog, but I need you guys to tell me what you want me to cook. You know, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's gotta be something that I can do. You know, I want to learn how to cook chili. I want to learn how to cook spaghetti, stuff like that, because I don't want to eat fish all the time or chicken all the time. I got a taste for different foods, but I don't know how to cook that type of stuff. I know I can go online and learn, but a lot of times the online stuff doesn't always teach you everything that you need to know about cooking. So anyway, on to question 2. I hope I answered that question, sir. Question 2, what is your dream? Well, wow, that's a really good question. You know, maybe 25, 30 years ago, I could have answered that question and it wouldn't have been a problem with me answering it. Right now, my dream is to actually just buy me a house one day, if that's in the Lord's plan, to bless me with my own house. That's been my dream. My dream was always to own a Mustang, which I was going to buy me one in a couple years, but You guys who are normal YouTube watchers, y'all know what happened with the Mustang. I ended up getting surprised from the Prince family earlier this year with my dream car. So yeah, so getting me a house is my next dream. You know, I'm not saying that I don't have goals set for myself in my life, but at my age, 47, you know, I've pretty much done everything that I like to do. I did some traveling. I went to Italy. I recently went to Texas. A couple years ago, I went to Myrtle Beach. I always wanted to see what that was like, because I'm like a water person. I never had seen the ocean before. I've never been to Florida. I would like to go to Florida. So hopefully one day I can make that happen. You know, you have a lot of wants, but sometimes you don't always have a lot of this right here. And when you do have a lot of this right here, you have other things that take priority over that. So that's my dream, and that is the truth. My dream is to buy my own house. The type of house I want is the type of house that I've been in for the last 13, 14 years. I like the 2-bedroom ranch style home, 2-car garage, driveway. Why? Because I have a boat, I have a couple of vehicles, and I have a lot of tools, and I'm really handy with my hands. I like to work on stuff. That's the type of person that I am. I like to work on stuff and stuff like that. So that's my dream, is to have my own home. As you guys know, I was 17 years into, well, I was 13 years into my mortgage, and I had 17 years left, and my house would have been paid for, but I have to start over. And hopefully when I do start over and buy a house, I can put like a nice chunk down on it where I don't have to go, where I can make up the 13 years that I lost on the last one. So moving on to question number 3. Again, guys, forgive me if the camera's moving too much. I'm actually doing my own Q&A, so I don't have anybody here to actually help me out with holding the camera and ask the questions. So yeah, this is a different type of Q&A that you guys are used to. So when you're just a one-person YouTuber, you have to do what you can do to make it work, guys. So anyway, moving on to question number 4. When are you coming to Columbus, Ohio? Wow. Columbus, Ohio is a place that I've always wanted to go. I actually almost made a trip to Columbus, Ohio this weekend, but that got canceled because of other things. So there's a lot of traveling that I plan on doing sometime next year. I really want to travel. It's just something that I want to do. I've been at my job going on 13 years now. So starting January 1st, I'm eligible for 4 weeks vacation. And during that vacation, I do want to do some traveling. My last vacation was pretty miserable. 2 weeks I was off. During the whole 2 weeks, I just spent the whole entire 2 weeks looking for apartments. Didn't do any fishing, no fun, no nothing. Just trying to find myself an apartment before the weather changed to get kind of established. But Columbus, I can probably say around between January and March is when I wanted to come to Columbus, Ohio. And I'm going to make that happen. That's going to happen in 2018. I guarantee it. Moving on to question number 5, guys. Have you lived in Indiana, have you lived in Indiana your whole life? Yes, I have. I was born and raised in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I've been in Indiana my whole entire life. Yes, I have. And I can tell you, you know, when they talk about big city life, Fort Wayne is not an extremely big city, but it's a big enough city. I'm comfortable here. You know, I know people should get out and venture other states and cities, sometimes even other countries. But when you're home, you're home. So I wouldn't trade Fort Wayne for nothing. But the answer to that question, yes, ma'am, I've been in Fort Wayne my whole life. Moving on to question number 6. What is your favorite basketball team? Well, you guys are gonna put thumb downs on me for this one. I'm not really into a lot of ball sports. And I know that's very rare for a man to say, but I've never really been into ball sports, and I'm just being honest with you guys. I've always been a water sports person. I remember the Bulls, the Chicago Bulls. I used to watch them all the time. Michael Jordan. Most of my shoes have the numbers 23 on them, so obviously know what that means. So Chicago Bulls was my best basketball team, but over the years that's changed. The people done changed, moved on, retired. Teammates done changed, team members done changed. People done went from one team to another. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, and then one thing about that team, certain people who was on the team just act like they're just too good for people. I'm just gonna leave that alone. But anyway, so Chicago Bulls was my favorite basketball team growing up back in the day. So, but I don't really get into the ball sports too much. Like I said, I'm more of a water sports person. I love fishing, I love swimming, I love diving. I just love the water. Okay guys, moving on to question number 7. When will you come back to Texas? Well, I recently spoke to Damion and he was asking me the same question. I don't have an exact date when I come back to Houston, Texas, but it's going to be soon. Actually, it's going to be really soon, guys, coming up. I will not make that vlog until I actually get there, because I plan on doing something different this time when I get there. That way people can know that I'm there. My focus in Texas before for Thanksgiving, it was all about Damion, Bianca, DJ, and Kyrie. That's all I really wanted to focus on. Since they've been out of Fort Wayne a few months, I really miss them, and I'm gonna tell you, being around my grandkids, man, and my son and my daughters, it was just amazing. So I will be going back to Houston, Texas very soon. Besides, I'm a member, a lifetime member at, oh God, what is it? Is it Pro Golf? You guys know what I'm talking about, the golf thing. I'm a life member, so I'm going back. I got to go there. Moving on to question number 8. Did you check out the food seasoning that I sent to you on YouTube? Yes, I did. I recently went and purchased a gang of seasoning. It's just a lot of times I don't get a chance to use it. Again, guys, being in a steel mill, being a steel worker, guys, it's a really hard work. And a lot of times when you come home, you're tired, you don't get a chance to really do the type of cooking and stuff that you want to do. And but I'm gonna have to get better at this. You know, we got time off for Christmas coming. Got a couple weeks actually off. So you guys is out of school for a couple of weeks. You're not the only one who don't have to get up early. So I'm going to be bringing multiple cooking vlogs. Actually, there's going to be probably a cooking vlog every day, because I'm going to be vlogging about breakfast, lunch, dinner. Lunch won't be as exciting as breakfast and dinner, because lunch should be something really light. You guys know I lost 30-something pounds. And with the weight off me, I'm kind of wanting to just keep that weight off me. It feels good. It doesn't bother my back as much, and I actually breathe a lot better. So we'll be doing those cooking vlogs. And yes, I did check out those seasonings. There's a couple that I still haven't gotten yet, which is, I think, the Obey seasoning. I haven't got that yet. But so moving on, guys, to question number 9. What did you want to be? I'm sorry. What did you want to be when you were younger? I've always wanted to be a firefighter. Why? Because growing up, everybody knows firefighters are heroes. You know what? That's still something that I think about all the time. Looking back on 9/11 and stuff like that, I don't want to get into that too much, because that's really a really sore topic. But firefighters have always seemed like they're heroes, and that's something I've always taken interest in, as being a firefighter. So who knows, man? You're never too old to start new things or learn new things. So guys, this is going to be the last question. Question number 10. How does it feel to be known all over the world? That is a really good question. I actually don't look at myself as being known all over the world, which I do know people, and people do know who I am. There's times that I went to the gas station. Some of you people see me around Fort Wayne. Y'all know what I like to do. I got called out yesterday at the gas station. That's Damion. Oh my God. He's always playing lottery tickets. Yes, always at the gas station. It feels pretty good, you know, being known. by several thousand people, being able to go into different cities and people know who I am. It feels really, really good, man, to be able to talk to people, interact with them, communicate with them, you know, and them to tell me their stories about what's going on in their life and me to be able to get them feedback. So that, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. You know, who doesn't love attention? You know, I don't get attention like big YouTubers because I'm not a big YouTuber. Hoping in one day, maybe that'll change. Maybe those numbers will start piling up, you know, but it does feel good to be known, I guess, all over the world. So listen, guys, I'm gonna end this vlog, guys, because I got to start preparing for Darion. I'm supposed to have been here around 4 o'clock. It's almost, well, it's way past that time, but you guys let me know what you think of this Q&A. And if you have another Q&A that you'd like me to do, guys, please put the comments in that comment section. Let me know what you want me to do a Q&A on, guys. And let me also know how this Q&A went with me holding the camera by myself. If you think it was annoying with all of the movement, just let me know, because I'm always willing to try different things to bring you guys better things, you know, because at the end of the day, it's not about me, it's about you. I try to bring you guys what you want. I'm an older guy, so you know I'm not gonna flip around doing pranks like that and bouncing on my head and stuff, because you know, I'm at more risk since I'm a little bit older. But guys, let me know what you think of this Q&A. Keep them Q&As coming. I appreciate the people who responded to the Q&A, giving me the ideas of what to do in the Q&A and the questions. I really appreciate it, guys. Well, I love each and one of you guys. You guys have a very, very wonderful weekend. Stay blessed, stay prayed up. Get another sip of this sweet tea. I've been waiting on this all weekend. Anyway, guys, until next time, I'm Damion Cryer. Please stay blessed. Treat everyone with respect, kindness. If you don't do anything else, respect yourself, because if you don't, who else will? Love you guys. Peace.